You guys.
Yeah, OU.
The rock, paper, scissors for, I guess, stage strike?
Probably.
I guess so. All right.
Oh, Boom. He's in chat. What's up, Boom?
Hey.
Boom _ Dixon, baby.
Yeah.
Also, everybody in chat, unfollow Ferb on Twitter. He's a hater. He's a hater, and unfollow him.
Every time Ferb does an Icy's combos, Emma's just going to comment just boo! Boo! Stop Blizzard! Boo! We hate it. But no, we love Ferb. Ferb's super talented. Actually, was Ferb in Summit?
No,
Really?
Unfortunately not.
Really?
The only Miami reps are Scoops and Multi. Lombardi was also invited to Summit. I think he won a tournament, but then he had his brother's bachelor party, which apparently is more important than Summit.
A little bit, yeah. A little bit.
I disagree.
Ferb in the chat.
Though, Summit.
All right, let's get into this. Okay, Dawn versus Pneuma. Potentially their first time interacting because, again, they're just on complete opposite parts of the state.
Someone fact check that. Is this their first time playing? Because we're about to see an amazing set.
Also, of course, shout outs to Game Arena for hosting this.
Yes.
Smack dab in the middle of Ohio, we have this Columbus venue with not only awesome players all being able to meet for like a pretty reasonable drive, but incredible food. I've been very stealthily eating buffalo mac and cheese.
Yeah, I was like, what is that? That looks so good.
I'm also willing to share, but that means two of us won't be able to talk at once. So,
if you want to try the buffalo mac and cheese, make sure to make it to Cost on June 21st and 22nd.
Yeah.
And try it for yourself. All right.
Good plug.
Getting into the Smashville game. Thank you.
Oh, that was good.
That was good. I'll give it up. That was good. You know what else is good? This edge guarding from Dawn, but just barely having enough drift to make it back. These turnips are very dangerous for PyraMythra. If one of them connects at all, I don't think they can recover.
Oh, I'm surprised Dawn didn't throw the turnip out there while Pneuma was trying to recover.
Okay, tries to read the roll into center there, but Pneuma just playing super patient in a lot of these tech situations, trying to find the down air as well. And we saw that in the Zandomo set that like having a large hitbox that covers the ledge like that is so beneficial when you're fighting against Peach because she has all of those recovery options that make it a little bit easier for her to get back, but not going to make it back in that scenario. And Pneuma taking a lead here.
I like the way Pneuma's moving right now too, jumping off the ledge, kind of just mixing it up with Mythra. Like she's already fast, but Mythra being evasive is an even bigger nightmare because if she doesn't want you to catch her, you really can't.
You can't. You literally cannot.
You really cannot. Oh, that up B was devious. Dawn kind of looking without options. I don't think she knows exactly how to ledge trap this character just yet.
Yeah, and already had 86% in what seemed like 15 seconds. So, like, you are losing this battle real quick. You need to find this kill if you're Dawn.
Yeah, I would imagine that Dawn has a lot of matchup experience with this, with having Andrew T and Cosmos both in her region. But Pneuma does play a little bit different from both of those two.
Oh,
nice.
Nice stage spike there with the turnip. But sitting at 94% has to be careful, especially if we see a switch to Pyra in that kill power.
Yeah, and Pneuma was just kind of hanging on ledge, being afraid of the edge guard, which you should. But because her percent was so high, that invincibility just ran out a little sooner than she expected.
Okay, and Pneuma very comfortable going off stage, just creating this pressure and forcing a low recovery, and Dawn just locked in shield, not able to contest against that F-tilt. Lots of kill power on it, but Pneuma, again, just really comfortable with creating this space and using a lot of the aerials to lock down the space as well.
I love that Pneuma loves to just do that retreating back air from the corner. So, like, if it catches neutral get up, great, you get the kill. But also, she's moving to cover roll distance because there's no lag on that either.
And it's safe. I think that's the auto-cancel window for it as well. So there's literally no landing lag.
Yeah, that looks tough to deal with.
At these higher percents, Dawn's going to be able to use a lot more shield because Pneuma's not going to have a kill throw off of that, but just able to find the F-tilt instead to seal out the stock. But I feel like Dawn did a decent job of racking up a lot of percent and making this a lot more even of a game than it was looking to start. Holding on to that stock until like 150-ish, I think.
Yeah, that was a really long stock for her.
I don't think we've seen Dawn pull a turnip in quite a minute since that last one.
Yeah.
I feel like you need a projectile to contest this pressure that's coming at you.
Yeah, at least cover those grounded approaches that you get from like Mythra dashing towards you.
She's just so fast, though, too, that I feel like Mythra is able to just, like, shield the turnip and then still manage to get in and get a dash grab.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Like, for the damage that Peach gets, she's actually not technically a fast character when it comes to just, like, covering distance. She feels fast when she's next to you, but if you're running away from her, her heels are a little bit too high. She kind of struggles. She got on stilettos under that dress.
Oh, what's the opening from Dawn here? You need something.
Yeah, and I love the way that Pneuma is just like disengaging and kind of controlling the pace of the match. Can just run to the other side of the stage and be like, okay, I have this really fast dash attack, I have this really fast dash grab, so I'm going to wait for you to swing first. I have this percent lead. I don't really need to approach, and it's working out really well for her. But yeah, just really impressive there in the air, able to find the back air to take this game 1.
Yeah,
Dawn was about to jump there too.
Yeah, no jump. I think she's looking a little lost right now. Like even Peach is very good about just like kind of floating up high and debating out an option and just being like, all right, you know, I got time for you to overextend so I can land. But like Pneuma's just kind of waiting it out. Pneuma's doing a whole lot of like empty hopping and just threatening that space. And eventually, Dawn has to do something to get close to the center, and it is very hard to avoid those aerials.
It is. I actually just played Pneuma a couple days ago, and her play style, bunch of empty hops, and when you're empty hopping and you have Tomahawk at your disposal with PyraMythra that'll set you up into a number of frame traps, then you add on Tomahawk F-tilt, and now you're dying to Pyra. There's just so much that Pneuma's core game plan of doing Tomahawk and empty hops, PyraMythra benefit.
Yeah, Tomahawk F-tilt with Pyra is insane.
Yes.
35 to start out the match.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. I feel like Pneuma also does a great job of using neutral B. I feel like that's a move that you don't see super consistently from PyraMythra. I feel like I forget that it actually exists, but Pneuma's just so good at finding extra percent and finishing off combos with it.
Yeah, you really only see it when like the Mythra player is starting to get a little saucy. Like I see Cosmos go for it every once in a while here and there. But yeah, Pneuma of course finding really good places to put it. Getting a ton of mileage out of this down tilt too. That's another thing. Like Peach wants to get that like low nair to like start so much stuff, or even a down tilt of her own, but Mythra just kind of beats her in the frame data department.
Yeah, I feel like the happy place for Dawn would be a scenario where she's able to disengage, have that space, and then use her float to get in. But I feel like Pneuma's just been doing such a good job of just running in, using the nair, and oppressing Dawn, so she's not able to get the kind of like setups that she's looking for and get the space that she needs for forcing approaches with fair. I feel like Dawn is so good at using like fair and nair to land, but she's not even getting to land. Most of the time she's locked in shield.
And Pyra's just so good at doing that. Pyra, and Mythra too, can just press so many buttons on your shield, and it's hard not to crack under the pressure. It's hard.
It really is.
Oh, that could be death.
Yeah, just bonking her with the turn up off stage.
Yeah, I wasn't kidding. Like the little bit of horizontal drift it takes from you is just enough to honestly kill both of these characters. So yeah, those turn ups are absolutely lethal in this matchup.
I think FD makes sense from the standpoint of not letting PyraMythra have extra extensions off the platforms.
Yeah.
But you also don't have anywhere to retreat to get away from her.
Yeah, you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because, like, obviously, especially, like, up B on the platform, you cannot let them have that. But right now, it looks like Dawn figuring some things out, getting a really nice combo, not able to clutch it, though. I think the other problem for Dawn is that Pneuma's disadvantage has just been insane. Like, every time Dawn drops a combo, Pneuma's putting, like, 30, 40 points on the board, you know?
Okay, back air out of shield going to be a great option for Dawn as a get off me option. Also have to watch out for up smash as we're getting to these higher percents. Don't want to land on top of Dawn, but again, sometimes like that down air is worth it. If you don't hit the down air, it's fine. You might take an up smash and live it, but if you do hit that down air, it can kill stupid early if you're able to confirm into the up smash.
Whoa, speaking of confirms, that up B almost did it for Pneuma. I think Dawn was just a little bit too low here, but she's still in a really good position, trying to catch Dawn at the ledge. I love the patience we're seeing from Dawn, but as patient as she's playing, she's really still struggling to just make it back to center after all the edge guarding.
I was about to say, normally you play patient to find an answer, but it just kind of seems like there is no answer.
Feels like delaying the problem, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, being able to throw out two aerials too makes it really hard for Dawn. She can air dodge the first one, but sometimes like the hitboxes are so huge on Pyra that it doesn't even matter. She's been doing a good job of holding onto this stock, but oh my gosh, yeah, where do you go?
There is no answer. Man.
That was the smallest shield I've ever seen without breaking.
Can't believe Nair did not break that.
Me neither, or poke even, actually.
Okay, using landing Nair to get a combo started, strings two back airs together with it, but not going to go for the up B there from Pneuma. Recognizing that it's too high of percent. Rolling to the ledge can be very scary as well if Dawn's able to find that back air and send you off stage. Like we said, Pyra and Mythra have very susceptible to gimping edge guard or recovery, so you do have to be careful about that. Very
careful about that stuff.
And even if you're trying to fade an air back to a corner, like to fade back from shield, if you're holding that direction and Dawn hits you, that's buffering your DI. So you die earlier too.
Oh,
you can't hold shield there.
Oh. So do you have to roll in that situation? Like, does that force you to roll?
I'm almost positive you just cannot let it come down on you, and you have to either jump over when you see the initial startup so it doesn't touch you, because it does lock you in shield and it will break shield or shield poke. And I believe it does cover jump from shield and roll from shield. So
no, an individual like me simply would have parried every hit. Skill issue.
And an individual like me would have already pulled grenade. So
yeah, frame one options. I don't think my cyclone works there though. I think I'm dead there. All right, Pneuma gonna be up 2-0 now.
I love the drum solos that we always see from Pneuma too.
She's feeling herself.
Yeah.
She's feeling herself.
she takes the stock. She's like, do. She goes into Phil Collins mode.
That's what I was just thinking, yeah. I didn't want to curse chat with my awful singing though.
That's why I gave up too.
Yeah.
I bailed. We just lose 40 viewers. Like, that's on me. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
my bad.
My
So I
fault.
decided banned over choir for a reason.
Yeah.
So.
Were we all band kids?
I was a theater kid.
I was also a theater kid.
Wait, no. I was in steel drum band and choir and theater.
I was in theater and marching band.
I was
Mr. Involved.
just busy and gay as hell. That's all I was doing back then.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, the platforms, I definitely agree with this pick. Able to use the tech chase situations on this platform as well to find the fair to send off stage. Fair is like the name of the game for Dawn. It's so scary, so much percentage.
Oh, wow.
Back, but if you're not able to get in a scenario where you're able to use it, it doesn't even matter.
No.
My God, going for a reverse up B out there as a two-frame is such a sick option. Pneuma just barely living. I love the patience from Dawn. Definitely was waiting out all the switches, but still just pulled the trigger a little bit too late on the actual punish. And Pneuma's got another good opportunity here to take
And
the lead.
takes it. Just takes it.
And that back air seals it off.
We were talking about Pneuma's recoveries for the last set that she played, and they are showcasing themselves too. That's not going to kill.
She said, you know what? I can be out of shield too. Me too. You're not special. I got them.
Pneuma holding on to this stock, though. Still not dying to that back air. Oh, that recovery was so cute. Just jumping back to the ledge.
Yeah, Dawn definitely thought she was going to go a little further there towards the center. Great presence of mind by Pneuma.
Just
really
kind of
good
seems
stuff.
like that Pneuma's swinging everywhere Dawn wants to be with her floats.
Yes. I think she's just really locked in on what she needs to do in this matchup.
Gosh, and landing against Aegis is impossible at times.
The up air covers like the entire space between the two platforms. Still getting hit with that last hit of neutral B from Pyra as well.
That was crazy.
Right. I say jump over it, it hits anyways, right?
Right, and Dawn was being so patient. You can see her floating and just waiting for the hitbox to end. One turnip is all it takes, but misses, unfortunately. Yeah, Dawn really struggling, and now Pyra has such a horrible amount of rage.
Yeah, you can see that Pneuma's searching for that F tilt, but able to use the down air too. F tilt at the ledge will definitely kill, but Dawn's been very consistent about missing the side B off stage. Able to get the back throw for that stock, and Dawn sitting at 126 though, has to be careful about, okay, I was expecting up smash, but you know, F smash works too.
Up smash, that was so good.
Great reaction from Pneuma, reading that air dodge, or reacting to that air dodge.
Yeah, Kirby said Pneuma is so good at Smash Bros. Wow. I agree.
Yeah.
My professional opinion, very good. Got to call a spade. She's cooking.
Good little 34% bread and butter, and it's still continuing this advantage fade. My goodness, Dawn cannot land.
No,
Yeah, a lot of the time she's like trying to use an air dodge, but Mythra's just so fast that she can catch it anyway.
Great frame traps from Pneuma.
Yeah, our set of Game 5 that streak might be coming to a close. It looks like Dawn is just one interaction away from going out with a 3-0, unfortunately. Of course, this is still top 5 Summit, so nothing to be sad about. But yeah, Pneuma is just looking amazing right now. And that side B was a little bit risky.
Still living here, though. Probably not for long.
God, the chase down. That was a really good chase down right there, especially using the extra height off that platform.
That was very one-sided. That was